Yo, crack this door then. Who's got the keys?
Jay.
Oh, we've got no keys now. You got a key for this door? Me? Give it to me. Got Sierra key. You didn't give me no unit key. What are you done with it? You don't like him at the minute, so that don't really stand up to him.
First episode, finding the unit key.
Finding the unit key. He's a barn find, so.
Anyway, we've got a barn and we ain't got a key, so can Jake borrow your car to go and get?
I ain't got the fuel.
I ain't fucking. Let's back in the truck then. We'll have to go back.
Has he actually not got it? I'm not going nowhere because he'll pull it out and it'll rack me off and I will strangle the life out of him.
Well, we've actually got some keys now. We can open it. Great, so we can take some face off. There's a piece itself. Unwrap, guys.
If you want, yeah?
You and Jake good at this, but you've had a brown out.
Why?
Do you want to unwrap this, Jake? As you can see, she's pretty original. Original exhaust. It's no good, but a bit rusty in places. Rusty roof. We've gonna get that sorted. Around the sunroof where it's been sat. I think the channel for the roof drains obviously blocked. I think from what we can see, it's had a respray at some point. Should we see if our mates are still in there? They jump out now. It's where they were living. Don't they think that? Right,
Poke it.
hold on, let me get his headlight out. That trap's flashing, isn't it? I think it flashes red if he's got one. They'll put the tyres up.
Why have the tyres gone flat on it?
I think, wow, the tyres are years old, aren't they? Right, whilst we're pumping the tyres up, we've checked the oil. Needed a bit in, so we've got a bit of oil.
A bit.
Yeah, a bit. Got the booster pack on. I've disconnected the coil, so I'll turn it over a little bit just to get the oil around the engine. I haven't changed the fuel or anything like that, but I have got some fresh fuel in the van just in case. But let's see what happens. That's just the cords.
Disconnected it so you can turn it over without it starting because of obviously
You
it's
wanna
low
whack
on oil.
Wanna whack
Yeah.
that back on now?
Put that back on and fingers crossed. First time, hey!
Still got life in it then.
Definitely.
Bird like a kitten.
Yeah, got one there. Oh, watch it.
Now you drive them. Well, as you know, I mean, my dream car from when I was a kid was an Escort Cosworth. Although it still is now. But the next best thing down from that is obviously 3-door Sierra. Then you got the Sapphire. But I don't know. Everyone says the 3-door Sierra is the best one. No, it is good, but you've got to give these Sierras were like affordable family car. obviously back in the day. They're not so much affordable now because you've seen the prices of it, and obviously I think we've been lucky with this one. I mean, if that was a few years ago, a few years in the past now, that would have been broken up for bits, but that can't be broken up for bits. It's all there. It needs work. Obviously you're going to see what it's going to need, and obviously we know a bit what it needs, but we need to get it in bits, get it apart and change all the bushes, and like I say, if it's got original bushes in, which it has, I think they're going to be perished and whatnot, so it just needs a good overhaul, respray and get it back to original Formula Glory. So, and obviously like I say, it's a 2-wheel drive car. It's 2-wheel drive from new. Obviously then you get the 90 specs with the 4-wheel drive, but everyone then converted them to 2-wheel drive because they wanted to slide it about and whatnot. But yeah, it hasn't got the bonnet vents or anything like that because obviously it's 2-wheel, early car, but I think that makes it a bit more cooler with the orange repeaters, no bonnet vents. I think people wanted to always have I think the bonnet vents look great, but you can't put it on that car now. It's just got to be kept original, so we'll have a little look round it. I'll pop the bonnet now. What I can see anyway, you may comment and say that's not original, this is not original, but I've got the original timing belt cover in the back. We haven't put that on. That's been left on since I did the cam belt on it. Original airbox, original recert valve, original intake pipe, boost pipes from what I can see, original intercooler. I mean, the only thing what I can't see is original is this at the back here, which looks to me like an aftermarket breather system. I think that's been put in, but it's been done pretty well. The original, obviously, turbo heat shield, which obviously they perish and come off. Obviously, when we drop the engine out to do all the other bits, we'll give the engine a good overhaul. Seems to run fine, doesn't misfire. It did sound a bit tappety when first started, which obviously probably hydraulic lifters are just drained of oil, but we'll probably give that a once over or see what people suggest doing, changing them or whatnot. But that's an easier job once the engine's been fitted in after, say, and we've still got the problem. It's not a hard job, we can still get to it. There's something wrong with the brake system. When you put the battery on, you've got like a warning panel with saying doors open and stuff like that. It's saying like doors are open, they're not. So I think there's bad earths or bad switches and whatnot in there. So obviously we need to sort that out. I mean, I was in touch with a guy who used to break these. He's gathered a lot of parts, which we've got spare headlights, got door line, like rubber door lining, little bits and bobs which we've got. We're going to probably need a lot more other bits. This grille is off. Not off this model. It's had a front end bump at some point. We've got the jacking cover for that in the back. We need like new side repeaters because they're all cracked and crazed. Door mirrors, they've been painted at some point and obviously it's come off. Bits have been painted, you can tell. It's rusted here, which obviously we need to get that repaired. I want to keep or get hold of another original exhaust, but I think we're not going to get that. Probably can't hear me in this wind, but we'll give it a go. Got this all off this guy who used to break me, just had loads of leftover bits. I literally bought everything he had left over. And obviously there's just little things like that with boot spoiler. That's dented, obviously we're going to have to get that seen to. Obviously inside, it seems all original, no like aftermarket door speakers or anything like that. That's where they've had like a phone or something screwed to the dash. I mean, it's got the original stereo, it's got the balance of fade control. I mean, original gear knob, that hasn't been changed. We've got another top half of dash in the back, mint one, which I got off, like I say, the guy who even put your tapes in there. When I start the vehicle, it comes up with loads of stuff saying bits are out, which is going to, obviously, if I had the boost pack on, I could show you. obviously we give it a steam off now. As you can see, it's like night and day difference. It's just thick with grease. It still is, but obviously we need to get rid of like exhaust, pop shaft and whatnot, rear diff, get it all off and give it another pressure wash. Now we can see what it actually kind of needs. Give the engine a bit of steam, but obviously when it's out we can give it full steam clean, but you can see there's just rubbish all over it. It's like these weird little black, I presume these are just standard original just black bits here and everywhere kind of thing. So obviously we want to try and when we do stone chip it and whatnot, keep these little original bits on the car. See, it's just surface. So we pressure wash that. Obviously it needs some attention. Obviously this side, what I didn't think was as bad, there's actually a bit of a hole there now. But it's not fully gone through, but obviously it will need repairing. But that's all we can, well, what we can find on so far before we unbolt everything. But yeah, obviously you can see, like a new car. Right then, it's the end of the day now. We've had a long session on the Sierra. We've steam cleaned all the underneath, as you can see, and yeah, it's come out really well. We're really happy with it. We found a few little rust bits, but nothing to worry about. So we've got it loaded up now, finished for today. So next episode will be us at my unit and obviously getting it stripped down and see more into it and see what it needs. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next episode.